Hi everybody, I'm your Uncle Robin. Don't worry, there's going to be another Read It for Filth next week, but this week I thought that I would try my hand at some Canadian cosmetics, elbows up and all that. You might see Pepper, she's over there, you might hear her eating. Looky Flawless Champagne Primer. You can't see it, but I'm going to apply it to my eyelids first, and then just kind of prime the face. The Personnel eyeshadow palette. It is a drugstore palette, so, you know, my expectations are not very high, but it's quite nice actually. So usually when you have a eyeshadow in particular that is not of the best quality, generally the worst part of it is the blending. So, well, the pigmentation and the blending. And this one seems to have an okay amount of both, so I don't hate it so far. I'm using this color here. I'm curious to hear from you to see what kind of content you would like to see. Okay, so this is the pink here that I'm using. I'm curious, what kind of content would you like to see on here? Obviously, my Read Me for Filth is going to be based on movies and TV shows that are adaptations of books, because that's kind of like my shtick. I've gotten a couple of suggestions in the comments section, so thank you for that. I really appreciate that. This is actually not looking too bad. I'm actually really surprised. All right, and so usually what I do for the corner is I just like use my finger and I kind of just dust the corner with my finger, just with like a tad of the white. That surprisingly does not look too bad. I'm shocked. This is shocking. I'm shocked. Huh. Okay, so this does not look that bad so far. Next we're going to use the Marcel Concealer Corrector. So let's... Okay, that doesn't spread too... Oh, not bad. Oh, actually that's not bad at all. That's Pepper. What's up, baby? So I'm going to be using the Marcel BB cream. The Marcel BB cream, as you can see, matches my skin tone perfectly. It's the only one that I can find that is my... Well, that's there forever. So it doesn't have as much coverage because BB cream is like not meant to make a mask. It's meant to just kind of augment your existing beautiful skin. As you can see, I have these like, I've had these my whole life, these little like divots in my eyes. I'm a very pale person and I have some blue undertones. Because of my mental illness, I do not sleep a lot, so I actually really like this concealer. I am surprised. I expected to hate all of this stuff. I am pleasantly surprised. I'm doing something like super simple. I'm not trying to, you know, reinvent the wheel here. I'm just trying to see if I do a daily beat, if this is gonna look good. And so far, hell yeah. The Annabelle Eye Ink Sharpie. Okay. This reminds me of what's that drag queen's name who wears Sharpie on her eye? What's her name? Something with a ganache. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. She does her eyebrows with an actual Sharpie. What are your guys' favorite book series? What would you wish that they would turn into a movie or a TV show? I always really liked everything that Terry Pratchett did, and I know that there is a Color of Magic movie, and of course there's the Good Omens show, but because of the whole Neil Gaiman thing, I'm not sure that I want to do that. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to take it out, but like you have the two different tips on this, and one of them is like pointy and one of them is like it does like a line. See? If you want to do the, which I find so interesting. So like if you want to just do like a little wing, you just go like boop. There's your wing. I don't know if there's another way you're supposed to do this because it makes my fingers very dirty. So either I'm using it wrong or it's not very user-friendly. I'm not sure. So far, not in love with the eyeliner. It's very difficult to apply. I keep having to make my eyeliner thicker and thicker to try to fix the issue. Okay, well, that's okay, I guess. Moving on. So we're going to be using the Annabelle Master Volume Mascara. Please pay no attention to my dirty fingers. Pay no attention to the man behind the counter. Curtain. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. I don't think I have eyebrow pencils. I also don't have Canadian eyelashes. It's also impossible to take this apart. Jesus. I get it. You don't want people to steal it, but Jesus Christ. I'm really not picky when it comes to mascara, honestly. So, unless like something egregious happens, I can't imagine that I would dislike this. Yeah, it seems good. Seems good. Nice. No notes. It's pretty good. Time for the bronzer. We've got the Miss Looky Here Comes the Sun bronzer. Like, you kind of like squish it into like a sponge. You have to like turn it on. Oh. And you squish it into the sponge. Ah, see? Oh, it's a lot darker than I usually do. All right, let's see how this goes. Well, it's liquid, so it blends okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. This was the lightest one they had. I might have to color correct with some extra BB cream and concealer. Ooh, it just kind of looks like I've had a lot of sun. Which I guess that's what bronzer is. Yep. That's what you come here for. You come here for the expertise. Oof. 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 This needs to blend better. Okay, so I'm not in love with the bronzer so far. It's okay. I just kind of look dirty, in my opinion. I'm not 100% on it. A sec. Oh! I do have foundation. So I guess I'm kind of doing the reverse foundation. Like when you put on the bronzer first, and then you put on the foundation. That's, I think they call it like reverse foundation or reverse contouring. I'm doing it by accident because I did not like the way that the contour looked. So I'm kind of adding a lighter foundation. Foundation's fine. It's foundation. It's you know, it's nice. It's good. So far, my favorite is the eyeshadow, which again I'm shocked because it's Jean Coutu eyeshadow, and the concealer, which I'm going to put yet another bit on my under eye. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Okay. I'm surprisingly not hating it. Okay, let's go back to the eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't hate it. I surprisingly do not hate it. Shocking. I am shocked. Yeah, wow. Shocking. Because I'm going to use this Miss Looky Flawless Petunias blush, or fard à joues, as they say in French. Cheek fart. Woo! Ooh, that's pigmented. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, a dab will do ya. This is very pigmented. Holy shit. Okay, I look like I've been outside in the cold, which is good for, you know, winter time, which is coming. Jesus. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful, but damn. Just, it needs to be toned down a tad. Jesus Christ. So I'm just putting, again, I'm putting a little more foundation on top. That looks surprisingly not bad. Wow. Shocking. I'm shocked. Let's put on some lashes. All right. Annabelle Hydra Matte Big Show lipstick. My favorite lipstick is Liquid. Oh, okay. It's a little darker than I thought. Huh. Huh. It's not bad. Okay. All right. I'm feeling it. Miss Looky Ready Set Fixer. Ugh. Oh, is there like a... Ooh. Okay, no. This comes out in a stream. Oh, that's no good. Oh God. Do not recommend. No. Ugh. I forgot to do my eyebrows. There we go. Let me know what you think of my final look. Let me know if you want to see more Canadian products or fewer Canadian products. And tell me how you're doing today. Tell me what's going on. Do you have any cats? You got any fur babies? I want to know about them. And in the meantime, have a good one. Bye.